New place now. Isn't that pretty exciting, y'all? New place. We got the Bob. We got more Bob. I got a new place now, and you know what? It's gonna make making videos a whole lot easier now, and we're gonna get right into the swing of things. Did not want to start the video off that way, but I'll elaborate more. How's it going, everyone? My name is Wally, and welcome back to another film review, or I guess really just a review, because this isn't a film we're reviewing. We're reviewing a show. We'll get into it in a bit. As you read the title, you already know what we're getting into. But yeah, some quick updates before we get into the review. I finally have my home place now, and we're back into the swing of things. Some updates about some stuff. I'm currently back in school now, which, you would think that me being back in school would definitely take time from me having the time to make videos and all that stuff, which that could still be the case, but even when I was posting videos pretty frequently, I was still in school, and I just knew I had the time to upload and produce videos for y'all to watch, and I certainly think that will be the case now. Even though I will have classes and other stuff going on, I have a better sense of scheduling and just knowing when to do stuff now. And I have a better, clear view on when I want to make videos, like right now. So I'm glad we're back into that. I finally have my own place, and a pretty good setup going on here. Nice background stuff. Of course, it's still barren, still moving in some boxes at the moment, but hey, it's all gonna be good. We're gonna be seeing this set a lot, often, pretty much for a while now. So I'm excited to just start using it more, start making more videos, and finally entering a new chapter in our lives. And hopefully getting into some better content for y'all. Really, with just talking more of the stuff that I love to talk about, and also going over things I didn't get the chance to touch on over the summer since I was super busy. But hey, from here on out, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be exciting. I'm looking forward to it. And just like in today's video, a show that I've been meaning to talk about for a bit now. Haven't gotten into it, especially since how busy I've been. But it's such a big show, I cannot ignore it. It's one of my favorites. We are, of course, talking about the Amazing Digital Circus, specifically episode 6, titled "They All Get Guns." Now, this episode, y'all, was pretty wild. Not just in the scale of it, with all the crazy things that's happened in the episode, but also character wise. If you know the Amazing Digital Circus, you know that this show is very character heavy. We love diving into who these characters are, how they play off with each other, what their dynamics are, and why they are who they are. This episode really delved into the whole concept and the idea of being a cartoon character, archetypes, versus being, still being human and having a sense of morality. This show has very clever writing and all that stuff, and wish I could have been making videos since day one when the first pilot dropped. But hey, we're here now. We're talking about the show, and this review will not only just be about the episode. Will not only be about episode 6, but also just my overall thoughts on the show as a whole. Because the Amazing Digital Circus is one of my favorite ongoing shows at the moment. I'm a big fan of animation, indie animation. I'm a huge supporter of that stuff. It's really incredible to see a show like this just blow up in popularity. And I know it can be annoying for a lot of people seeing this silly cartoon everywhere, knowing the big numbers it has on YouTube. But it is important for this step in animation, and specifically for indie animation, to take a huge step into the mainstream media and just being a good show overall, because it is a great show with great writing, great characters, animation for it being a YouTube animated show. It's stellar. All around, there is very little complaints I have for the show, which, to be fair, I am a guy who's very easy to please, so there's rarely stuff that you can make or do that will make me go, that was complete poop. But hey, if I watch it and there's just stuff to enjoy about it, I like complimenting people's work. I like seeing the heart being put into stuff, and this show has nothing less of that. It has complete heart and good passion poured into it, and again, really good sense of writing. That's like the sharpest thing about about the show as a whole, especially with its characters. Because, like I said before, the Amazing Digital Circus is a very character heavy show, where you spend time with these characters and know what their deal is and why they do the stuff they do in this show. And it has not only effects on the cast, but also on themselves as well, and even some good lessons you get to learn about, like, oh man, this character's going through this problem in their lives, whether it be wanting to be a people's pleaser, or having body dysmorphia, or simply just being scared all the time and not knowing your place in the world. It's a very, very touching show for how bizarre it looks, with not only its animation, but just wacky dialogue and bizarre moments at times. It's a show with absolute heart and definitely has something to say as well. And again, it has my absolute props and kudos for it being all indie animated. That's like the biggest accomplishment that I see happening here. Is definitely that. So episode 6, we're well into the series now, with Gooseworks confirming that there's only gonna be a total of 9 episodes for the show as a whole, and we're only 3 episodes left. And with each episode that has been dropping since the pilot, the show has only been getting better and better and better. There's no step back in animation or in quality of writing or anything of the sort. Each episode definitely is a step above the last one, where you're learning more about these characters and even the lore of this world that we know as the Digital Circus. And we're slowly seeing the ties being unraveled here. And there's still a lot left. That's unanswered. What is the deal with Jax there? Is the dude going off the edge? Is he gonna abstract? Who knows? Where are characters like Kane and Pomni going? Kane being the ringmaster. Supposedly, I want to say he's the antagonist. I mean, I know Jax is clearly the jerk here and has a crazy complex going on, but we seem to be forgetting about what the deal is with Kane. Why is this man? He is essentially responsible for all these characters. Being here. In a way, he has knowledge since he is the ringmaster and knows everything about the circus. And there's a lot of mystery lore to be solved. And it's I could give my whole takes on like what I think, how I think the show's gonna go on, what answers I got for some questions lingering, that are left to be unanswered. But there's just so many to go over. But it's awesome to see that a show like this just gets me more excited each time, and it's fun to watch. It's funny, it's definitely it's wholesome, a lot of heartfelt moments, and it's definitely gonna be a hit in the gut when this series ends. And when it does, I'll definitely be reviewing that as well. It's gonna be a gut puncher. I would definitely love to do some reactions. I won't be doing any like episode reactions. The episodes are freaking long, and I definitely don't have it in me to just go over all that footage. But I will clip like some moments where I'll be having a camera capturing my reaction to some moments and maybe upload it in like a YouTube short or something. That'd be funny. But this show is like worthy of like, man, you have to be there when that episode drops because everyone's talking about it. I mean, episode 6 already has like close to 50 million views, I believe. This show's strong. It's big, doing numbers. It's just great overall. What's not to like about it, really? There's still a lot left unanswered, a lot to look forward to, and we'll see how all that goes. We'll see. But yeah, the show really good. Episode 6 definitely really good as well. I hesitate to say it's my personal favorite of the series so far. Some of my favorites include episode 3 with the Haunted Mansion and Kinger. That episode was really good. That just shows that episode definitely like shows the absolute best of its character writing, in my humble opinion, with how they reveal who Kinger is. One of the all these characters are well written, but characters like Kinger are they're characters that you need to know more of. There's a lot going on with his character, like what his past is like, and what his deal is with this circus as well, since in episode 6 he can seemingly create life and knows that he can just knows that this place, this whole world is fiction, and you can just do whatever you want. So he does that. And there's a lot of good contrast as well as to like how these characters interact with this, not just with each other but also this world. Episode 6 perfectly captured the whole theme of being a cartoon character versus being human. Jax trying to influence Pomni that, hey, we're all just cartoon characters. Why not just lay it off, be laid back, do whatever you want? And of course, his idea of doing whatever you want is just causing harm to others, pain to others, and just being quote unquote the funny one. And then you have Zubul on the other hand, having a moment with Gangle, and they're both talking about like, hey, being human is like important. You should love yourself, be true to yourself, and just have that sense of humanity in you always, because it's compassion. It's good. It's always good to have that, right? And definitely that's just interesting dynamics right there, and conflict and ideas and themes that clash with each other, and definitely causes a rift in a certain relationships, as we especially see with Jackson Pomni there. Things got really rough, and that's again the lengths this show goes to really to really demonstrate how this all works with these characters and their relationships with each other. It can get dark at times. It's crazy, and it just leaves me hungry for more. This show can honestly go anywhere. I don't know. I don't even know what to expect within the last 3 episodes that are to come. But again, I'm definitely going to be reviewing it. Definitely going to be talking about it. I can't wait. It's going to be fun. And in the meantime, it's all going to be fun. This whole video definitely was a little... There's two big takeaways. There's my review of my thoughts on Digital Circus as a whole, but also episode 6, how good that was, but also an update on everything else. I have a new place now, and we're back into the swing of things. I'm going to be making a lot more videos now, planning ahead better, and expect more content. There's definitely stuff I have written down to make within the next couple of weeks. So look forward to that. It's going to be awesome. And just let's catch up, y'all. Let's get back into the swing of things like I've already said before. And let's just stay hyped. I like being hyped. It's always a good feeling. Keeps you awesome sauce. So thank you all so much for watching this video. Look forward to good stuff. And as always, y'all have a good one. Stay safe. I really need to do a better job at having formatting, I guess, laying out this video. I need to do a better outro. I mean, I'm just saying bye, y'all. But yeah, things are going to be good. Look forward to that. Have a good one, y'all. See you later.